Secrets the rich don't want us to know.
Here's something the rich do that you can do too. Boom, you're gonna go get a loan in your LLC. Because it's a loan, this is gonna be tax-free. Use that money to do a down payment on a house. Use that asset as leverage to buy another house. Then you're gonna list those properties as short-term rentals like on Airbnb. You're gonna use that cash flow to pay back that loan. Then rinse and repeat.
Follow for more.
Okay. So I just go get an LLC. Great, I can do that through LegalZoom for a few $100. And then I go to the bank and I say, hey, I just paid some money for this paperwork. Now I'd like you to give me a large loan. What do you think they're going to say? Absolutely not. Why would they give you a loan just because you set up an LLC? In order for you to have a business that can afford to borrow enough money to use as a down payment for a rental property, that business has to have been in operation for at least 2 years. It has to have significant revenue and positive cash flow, enough to support being able to pay back that loan, and not just barely pay it back, but by 2 or 3 times the amount. So if you need a loan that when you pay it back is going to cost you $10,000 a month, you need at least $25,000 or $30,000 positive cash flow before they're going to give you a loan that costs $10,000 a month to pay back. And when you get a loan for a business, it's not a 30-year loan like a mortgage with a low payment that you pay back over 30 years. It's a short-term loan, so the payments are going to be much higher. So again, with like so many of these videos, they leave out a huge chunk of information. They just say, go, have an LLC and then go get a loan and buy it, use it to buy a rental property and put it on Airbnb, as if automatically putting any house on Airbnb just dumps all kinds of money in your lap. Not true either. Back in the early days of Airbnb, it was much more possible to do that because there wasn't as much competition and it was a new concept. But these days, some markets are completely flooded with Airbnb rentals, and even there's now restrictions on how many Airbnbs there can be and so on and so forth, and they're trying really hard to collect that hotel tax from Airbnb renters or property owners and all kinds of stuff. So none of these things are nearly as easy as they make it sound in a 60-second TikTok. And I think most people figure that out after they think about it for a few minutes or do a little bit more research. So I'm not even sure why they bother making these videos that are just so easily to debunk, I guess. But that's what I'm here for, I guess. So I guess keep on making these silly videos and I'll keep on debunking them.